Hello and welcome to Daily Politics on Trust TV. On this program, we discuss issues around politics, policy and governance. I am Hamza Idris. Happy Eid al-Fitr to Muslim brothers in Nigeria and around the world. The impeachment of the Edo State Deputy Governor Shaibu did not come to many as a surprise, considering the fact that it is not the first and perhaps may not be the last in Nigeria's political trajectory since return to democratic rule in 1999. Of course, what may be a source of concern to deciding minds is the arbitrary nature of how governors take advantage of their position in the state to teleguide and instigate legislative arm at the subnational level to apply constitutional means and impeach their deputies when they appear a threat to their political calculation. The recent happening in Edo State made it 17 in the list of impeached deputy governors across the federation since 1999. This has also prompted debate among Nigerians on the need to review the seeming lacuna in the nation's constitution being used as a window to undermine legitimate roles of the number 2 positions in the state governance structure. And elsewhere, the main opposition PDP started again, with divisions strengthening its fabric for and against the current leadership of the party ahead of a National Executive Committee meeting scheduled for the 18th of this month. It is coming at a time incumbent President Bola Tinubu is asking Nigerians to continue to have hope in his renewed hope agenda in the face of excruciating hardship, hunger, and insecurity. And it is against this backdrop we'll be engaging with Honorable Adamu Rabiu, an academic and candidate of the Social Democratic Party for the Kaduna North Senatorial District during the 2023 federal elections, to actually discuss some of these issues, in the front burner. He joins us virtually from Kaduna. Honorable, welcome to Daily Politics. And how is Kaduna today?
Kaduna is fine. Thank you, Alhaji Hamza, for inviting me, and I feel honored to be here. And I wish all our audiences happy Eid and good afternoon all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. But before we commence the conversation, here are some tidbits. Former President Muhammadu Buhari has countered the Northern Elders Forum by calling on Nigerians in a Salah message to support their leaders from the lowest to the topmost position in the country. Buhari made this call on Wednesday in a statement by his spokesman, Garba Shehu, as Muslims celebrate the Eid al-Fitr in Nigeria and around the world. Speaking to journalists in Daura, shortly after observing the Eid prayer on Wednesday morning, the former president congratulated fellow Muslims on the successful completion of the 30-day Ramadan fasting and the performance of the Eid. And elsewhere, gunmen were reported to have attacked a police checkpoint along the Abakaliki-Enugu highway on Thursday, setting a patrol van belonging to the police ablaze. The incident happened at Isheke Junction at the outskirts of Abakaliki town. Sources in the area claim the gunmen killed one police officer and abducted another, but the claim could not be independently verified as of the time of filing this report. However, police spokesperson in Ebonyi, Joshua Ukandu, was said to have confirmed the incident. We'll now take a short break, and when we return, the conversation with Honorable Adamu commences. Don't go away. Welcome back. Yes, Honorable, two things happened, monumental. The Northern Elders Forum, not happy with what is happening in the country. And elsewhere from Daura, former President Muhammadu Buhari made a passionate appeal to Nigerians to continue to persevere, that things will work. Will things work for Nigerians, as been preached by leaders?
Well, thank you very much. My own view is that let's hope and believe. Let's be very optimistic for the sake of Nigeria and for the well-being of Nigeria and for the future of Nigeria. So we hope that things will be good in the nearest future, very nearest future. But given what is happening presently, it's doubtful if our so-called leaders are really in tune with what is happening to Nigeria as a whole, what is happening to our citizens. They actually they are out of touch with realities. So to be fair and just to Nigeria and to Nigerians, I think Nigeria has been fair to our so-called leaders, and the citizens have also been fair to our leaders. We have given them our support. We have not come out and demonstrate, notwithstanding the hardship, the excruciating hardship that presently Nigerians are undergoing due to simple reason of fuel subsidy removal and the present removal of subsidy on electricity. Still, Nigerians have tried to cope with the situation, notwithstanding all the hardship that the government has been imposing on Nigerians. But be as it may, like I said, we're optimistic that in the nearest future, things are going to look bright. But I don't see it going to be in this future. This future in the context of this present administration, because they don't have the best view of Nigeria. You understand? They need to have a view, just like an eagle. You understand? When an eagle is flying over the sky, it has a view of its environment. It can pinpoint what it wants to do at a particular point. But this government doesn't have that particular view. So I don't think this particular administration has the capacity or the ability to manage Nigeria and take Nigeria to the promised land. So we hope that come 2027, things are going to look much better for Nigeria and for the future of Nigeria. And for the insecurity,
who are actually even regretting, lending its support for the emergence of the Tinubu Shetima presidency, because they said it's like they are out of touch, and as you rightly said, that they don't have bad view of what is happening in Nigeria. But why is it that other leaders, the likes of Buhari, the likes of Gowon, the likes of quite a number of them, why are they finding it difficult to call out those who are in position of authority? Just look, face reality, address these existential problems.
Yeah, because basically there are two reasons. One is they don't want to get involved since they are no more out of government, so it will look like they are meddling in the affairs of government. Now, this is one of the aspects of the constitution that needs us to be tweaked, to be reconfigured, re-engineered. You understand, so that constitutionally you have the right to call to order whoever is in or on government at that particular point in time. But like I said, it's two-pronged. One, they don't want to look as they are meddlesome, you understand, since they are already out of government. And secondly, some of these issues actually, in one or the other, they contributed to taking Nigeria or bringing Nigeria to the present stage that we find ourselves in. You understand? So they don't have the courage or the capacity to say, look, what you are doing is wrong, because during their own time, they were also not listening to other leaders. They are also not listening to what the citizens are saying. You understand? So that's how it is. For Gowon, with all respect, you understand, being an elder statesman, you understand, I expect that whoever is in Aso Rock, you understand, will always now and then engage with General Gowon to get one or two things on each and every issue, you understand? Not just some issues, each and every issue that's affecting the welfare of Nigerians and Nigeria, you understand? But sadly, they don't, you understand? And I don't know, like I said, these are things that, in my view, has to be re-engineered, to be configured, and then inserted into the Constitution. If that is not done, then I don't see how they will be able to play any meaningful in this kind of situation, this kind of issues. You understand?
Of course, we know that we have the Council of State, which is being called to sit at the discretion of the president, where you have all past presidents, I think past chief justices, and what have you. We have people Babangida, we have Abdul Salami, we have Obasanjo, and all that. But then, apart from that, can we say that Nigerians have given up? I'm asking this not to provoke anyone, but if you look at the ambience between yesterday when Eid al-Fitr was marked and today, everywhere is so quiet, and the people just went to the mosque and then they went back home. Some
Very
people
quiet.
don't even afford to actually, cook. This celebration very low. We ask our camera people to go around Abuja and even in this stage. It's not really encouraging the celebration. Is it that Nigerians have given up that, okay, let whatever will happen.
Well, for some Nigerians, probably they have given up hope. But for people like me, we haven't actually given hope. In fact, this gives us the impetus to want to do more, you understand? To want to sacrifice more for Nigeria to get out of the doldrums, you understand? If you look at it, the inflation, you understand, that's currently ravaging the country is staggering. It is worrisome, you understand? Because if you go to the market in the morning, be sure that if you go by 4 p.m., what you bought at 10 naira, you are likely to buy at 15 naira. For no reason. You can't economically say this is why, this is the reason. Notwithstanding that we have been told that the dollar has now crashed against the naira, you understand? But with no effect, you understand? And like I said, for the simple reason that the present government decided to remove subsidy on the very first day, without even sitting on that particular seat, you understand? Without even feeling the heat, the pain, you understand, that Nigerians are going through, decided to automatically remove subsidy, created so much hardship on Nigerians, because that is the only subsidy, that is the only benefit that a Nigerian will tell you that he gets from the government. Apart from that, tell me, there's no any other subsidies that the citizens of Nigeria get. Because by removing subsidy, one or the other, I'm able to benefit from government. Because why? If I go to the fuel pump, I'll pay less, you understand? If I go to the market person, if he goes to the fuel pump, he's bound to pay less, you understand? The transporter is bound to pay less, you understand? So automatically things are at the manageable level. But with the removal of that actually distorted the whole economy of the country. And then, like you said, everywhere is so quiet. Of course, there's no reason to move around because one, there's no money, you understand, and people are finding it hard and difficult to sustain themselves. Some eat once a day, some twice a day, and it is a luxury to find a family that feeds 3 times a day. It's actually disheartening. It's actually discouraging. But like I said, for people like us, we feel encouraged, you understand, to want to do more, to make sure that Nigeria gets out of this situation, this sad situation that it finds itself in, you understand? Because there is no way, anyhow you try to communicate to government, they will not listen to you. They will not listen, you understand? Because of circumstances, if you try to even engage, those near the government, seat of government, will not allow whoever is on that seat to even listen. That is one of the major reasons facing governance in Nigeria. But like I said, hopefully, 2027, inshallah, things are likely to look much better.
I mean, maybe I'll have to witness 2027. Now back to the business of the day. Removal of deputy governors, or rather arbitrary removal of deputy governors in Nigeria. Where did we get it wrong? Is it from 1999 or it has been there that governors are actually emperors? If you allow me to use that.
No. Elijah Hamza, you are right. We got it right from the 1999 Constitution. That's where the problem of Nigeria started. 1999, when the military hurriedly packaged a civilian administration. You understand? They brought out somebody, with all due respect, you understand, to General Obasanjo, you understand? With all due respect. But he was hurriedly packaged simply for the fact that the South has been clamoring for democracy, you understand? And the international community are saying, look, Nigeria, go back to democracy. Go back to democracy. They hurriedly packaged an individual for Nigeria, hurriedly packaged a constitution for Nigeria, you understand? And then sold a dummy to Nigerians, you understand? That is why we got it wrong. That is the first issue. Okay, let's go back to the real issue on ground. Impeachment of deputy governors. If you look at the Nigerian 1999 Constitution, under section 192, you understand? Yes. That's where the issue started. It said there's the need for a governor to have a deputy. You understand? There is the need to have a deputy. Okay, it was done with good intention, you understand, so that there won't be break in the management of a state or the federation, you understand. But then if you look elsewhere in the constitution, you find out that they said, okay, if the governor is not there due to one reason or the other, deputy governor is not there due to one reason or the other, then the next person in command is who? Is the speaker, you understand? If the speaker is not around, who is the next person? The chief judge. You understand? Chief Justice of the state or of the federation, you understand? So given that, you understand, then to my view, you understand, then you don't have the need to have that position of a deputy governor. As far as Nigerians are concerned, given the psyche of the average politician of Nigeria, you just see it as abiding by the rules and regulation to enable them contest, you understand? But as far as they are concerned, the position of a deputy governor or a deputy or vice president is just worrisome. Doesn't add any value to them as far as they are concerned. So they are just doing it to fill up righteousness. You understand? That is one aspect. Then second aspect is if you look at section 191 under the Nigerian Constitution, you find out that they said, okay, the deputy governor is supposed to deputize for the governor in his absence, either due to death, impeachment, some other reasons like that. You understand? They leave it at that. Then if you look at section 193, that's why it said, okay, the deputy governor is supposed to handle any other duty that the governor may decide to allocate to him. May decide to allocate. If he doesn't decide, you understand, then more or less, he's just a spare tire. He's just there, you understand? So, to my view, just consuming the deputy governorship office, just consuming resources for no reason at all, you understand? So left to me, I would say, let's remove the office of the deputy governor completely, because already we have other chains of authority. If the governor is not there, understand? That will reduce all this friction, understand? And then, secondly, if the agenda post their tenure, you understand? They always have their own plans, who they want to take over from them. And normally you see that it is not the deputy governor, simply for the reason, for the sake of the way they treated that particular deputy governor, you understand? So they don't have that will to want the deputy governor to take over from them for fear of repercussion of what they did to the deputy governor, you understand? Basically, that is it, you understand? For the impeachment of the Edo State deputy governor, it started from the first tenure, you understand? When Waseki was in APC now, and then Oshimole came, and then he wanted to have a change, you understand? And then they did all they could, but they couldn't maneuver their way, you understand? Yeah. And then gradually the dust settled down, you understand? And then now, after the second tenure, you understand, Basiki now has his own outlook, you understand? And then the deputy governor has his own game plan too, you understand? So right from 2023, when they presented the state budget, you will see that it has been skewed against the deputy governor. Yeah. Because what was earmarked for his office was about 300 million. Yeah. Meanwhile, the office of the governor is supposed to was 19 billion naira was earmarked in the budget for the state governor. You understand? Meanwhile, the state, the secretary to the state government, 8 billion was earmarked for his office. And like you rightly said in your opening, you understand, instigation of the legislative arm. Will you believe that in the 2023 budget for the 2024, you understand, 13 billion was earmarked for the office of the speaker of Edo State government? Of course, there's like House of Rami. You understand? Yeah. Then if you look at it, look at the office of the head of service. What the earmarked for that office is about 900 million. So basically, the office of the deputy governor for Edo State in 2024 was virtually just there, just to make sure that it thwarted his effort. He doesn't see the day of light. His ambition isn't actually actualized, so to say.
But some people are saying even Philip Shaibu was actually very ambitious. If not for the extreme ambition he exhibited, he wouldn't have been where he is now. He should have just toed the line of the governor, since the governor had shown to him that he's not his favorite for succession. Yes, could that be correct?
Yeah, but the deputy governor is a human being. You understand? He also has his own outlook for the state, and he also has his own followers and advisors and stuff like that. You understand? So by virtue of the constitution, every Nigerian has the right to want to contest for electoral position. You understand? So we cannot say that he has been ambitious. If he feels he has the quality, he has the capacity to deliver a state to the promised land, why not? It is his right, you understand, as a Nigerian, you understand, to want to contest for that particular seat, you understand. Advisably, okay, he might have pedal and then see how the wind blows. But to my mind, he has the right, and it is an opportunity, and he feels that probably being in government within this given period of time, he has also garnered his own support. He has his own game plan, and he feels he has the right to contest. Likewise, other governors have found themselves impeached simply for the fact that they want to contest or take over from their principals once their tenure is over. So it's a human what do I say, attitude or being, understand?
Then what about the role of the state legislature? Of course, we'll also go to the judiciary. They are becoming a tool. How do you think the legislature will become independent, so that if they have this kind of request from the governor, because without the input of the governor, it's very unlikely for the House of Assembly to accuse Philip Shaibu, and wherever impeachment happened, for them to now, sanction investigation and all that.
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. But sorry, let me take us a little bit back. You understand?
Okay.
I'll come back to your question. I just want to highlight to us and the audience that this particular dilemma, the deputy governor and the governor, you understand, is a worldwide thing. You understand? And we're talking about the constitution. If you look at the Kenyan constitution, you understand, on the issue of the deputy governor, you understand, which is like in Kenya, they are called deputy premiers, you understand? It is something like that. They also face the same kind of situation. And what will interest you is that most of the wordings in the Kenyan constitution sounds like that of Nigeria. So I wonder whether it was from Nigeria they copied or Nigeria copied from them, you understand? But they also have that issue, you understand? Look at the US, that is a developed country, and we are practicing their own kind of democracy, where the lieutenant governor, who also is akin to our deputy governor, also faces that kind of challenge. If you go to Japan, it's also the same issue. If you go to Brazil, it's also the same issue. If you go to South Africa, it's also the same issue. So the deputy governors, they like a clear-cut job schedule, understand, within their constitution. And basically, they are also spare time whenever you look at it. That's why I said, for me, it's better to even remove it from the constitution, you understand? Because if you try to say, okay, you want to create a job schedule for them, the governors will not allow it. No way, they will not allow it because the state legislatures are within the pocket of the government, because their money comes from the government, notwithstanding that federal government has said, okay, the legislation have autonomy. You understand? Autonomy is just at the federal level, but the state level, autonomy isn't there. The local government is not there. You understand? So even if it is possible, you understand, at the National Assembly, it's not possible because those House of Reps members or those Senate, You understand? Those senators, you understand, come from various states. Their governors are likely to instigate the inability to pass that particular issue at various floors. So it is just there's just no way you can maneuver your way to create a job schedule for deputy governor, because they are just there, you understand, just to fulfill all righteousness. But for a governor, it is not a particular interest. So that is very hard. Okay, back to your question. Of course, like I said,
yes,
already we've been told that the legislature, you understand, have autonomy. But do they? I just pointed out now that in the 2024 budget for Edo State, 13 billion was earmarked for the office of the speaker. With that humongous amount of money, what do you think? Even if they have that autonomy, that is just for the office of the speaker. That is to do as they wish, as they please. You understand? So it will actually be very, very difficult for the legislation not to be coerced. You understand? Either by force, either by some other kind of strategy to make sure that they dance according to the tune of the governor. So it's actually a very difficult situation. Now that the Constitutional Amendment Committee has been set up, you understand, even if that issue is tabled, be sure that it's going to be killed at whatever level. It is going to be killed. So it's a dicey situation. But like I said, come 2027, probably things might look
if the legislators, of course, they are 100% politicians. What about the judiciary? Because it is the legislature that will now ask, the Chief Justice to constitute a committee to investigate. And by the time the outcome, comes out, you now begin to wonder whether it is actually the Chief Judge that, appended his signature on some of these allegations that you find it very difficult to believe. Like in Edo now, the questions they ask about that he released, he leaked out government secret, and he was not respecting the governor. Are these enough reasons for a chief judge to also allow himself, with due respect, to be used, to come up with, judicial jurisdiction that will warrant removal of number 2 citizen in the state?
Thank you. The Edo State dilemma is one of a kind. You understand? Presently, as it is, before that impeachment, there's a federal high court that has given an injunction for that impeachment process to be stopped. You understand? Pending when all parties will address their issues and their concerns at the various courts. You understand? But notwithstanding, you understand, the governor, in cohort with the legislature, they went ahead and formed this impeachment committee, which went ahead to impeach the deputy governor. What really happened was that he was invited, the deputy governor was invited to the House to come and defend all this allegation together with his lawyer. But of course, they didn't attend, knowing fully well that to just be a charade, you understand, they won't be given the required level of hearing that is required. And then to make matters worse, you understand, within a very short time, that is now when another deputy governor was nominated, and I think he has already been sworn in. You understand? So we haven't even reached the level of where the judiciary will say, okay, yes, go ahead and impeach. You understand? They haven't even allowed the process to even reach that level. They decided to just go ahead and do whatever it is they wanted to do, which was to remove the deputy governor, to truncate his ambition, and then continue with their own ball game. You understand? That's actually what happened. So, like I said, it is actually difficult for even the judiciary to come in here and play a particular role, you understand, in stopping this kind of attitude from happening. Right. Because, like we know, it is only in Nigeria that rules and laws are not followed by those that are in power. Right. Understand? Right. Because they hold sway in their regions. Right. So it's actually difficult.
Thank you. All right, Honorable, we will go on a short break, and when we return, the conversation will continue. Viewers, too, stay with us. We will be back shortly. Welcome back. If you are just joining, you are watching Daily Politics on Trust TV. Do well to follow the conversation across our social platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and watch us live on YouTube. We still have via Zoom from Kaduna, Honorable Adamu Rabiu is a member of the Social Democratic Party, an academic and public commentator. And we are now moving to another important topic. Yes, Honorable, welcome back to the program.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you are an opposition politician, a member of the Social Democratic Party. But before we land on your political party, the PDP, the leading opposition party, is at it again, as I said earlier. They are going to have their neck after tumultuous argument over the months, and some believe that they may not likely come out as winning in the fight house, because one of the biggest figures that will be featured there prominently is Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, considering the role he played in the emergence of Tinubu while being a member of the opposition party. Do you think PDP should continue to dissipate its energy over Wike?
Thank you very much, Elijah Hamza. For me, being a member of SDP, yes, I think they should continue to dissipate their energy in that regard. But before we delve into the issue, I want to say that the media, you understand, are giving the PDP free advert for without any charge, without any fee. You understand?
What do you mean?
Making it seem as if the party is a saint party. You understand? Saint in battle commerce. You understand? For me, being a member of SDP, whatever will lead to the disintegration of the SDP, you understand? We welcome it. Understand? Because right from 1999, you understand, PDP held sway over Nigeria. They are the major source of hardship that Nigerians are facing. They are the ones that completely destroyed the economy of Nigeria. Completely, understand? Come to Kaduna, all the industries are dead. When did that happen? Under PDP rule. Under PDP, look at Nigeria. You understand? Look at NEPA. What happened? They just removed the subsidy. We were told that it was because of electric power supply. You understand? Because people were not paying. You understand? Because they want to bring investors. You understand? So that they can enhance the whole thing. But it was all a ruse. You understand? They just sold a dummy to Nigerians. You understand? And pilfered NEPA for themselves. You understand? NEPA, what the present Gencos and Discos, has anything improved? Nothing has improved, you understand? Look at Nitel. What happened to Nitel? You understand? They destroyed Nitel, you understand? And brought investors. Of course, the telecommunication industry is thriving, of course, because that is the only alternative, you understand? It's like okay, you are in your house, you understand, and you have a TV, you understand, and then you are watching it. Suddenly you decided that it is not giving you the right quality that you want. What do? You either adjust the settings, or you go and find yourself a new one that you own yourself, you understand? But what they did was to destroy that particular TV, and then invite sellers from somewhere. Okay, bring your TV set to my parlor, understand? And then I watch, and then I pay you, understand? Basically, that's what they did. that is not in the interest of Nigeria. It's not in the interest of the future of Nigeria. It's not in the interest of Nigerians. Understand? These are national assets which should not be sold. You understand? But they did. You understand? So for me, anything that happens to PDP that will dismantle the structure, dismantle the party, is good for Nigeria. Honestly, you understand?
You are introducing
Like I
an
said,
entirely different. Does it mean that
yeah,
you are
yeah.
happy with the crisis
Let's go back to
in the
the issue of.
PDP? Is that correct?
You understand? Yeah, we'll go back to the issue of Wiki and the PDP and then their inability to know what to do with Wiki. You understand? Of course, it is by virtue of the Constitution, he has right of free association with any organization. You understand?
Yeah.
Now it is left for them. You understand, to either decide whether he did anti-party and remove him. You understand, from the party based on that ground. But they have allowed him to continue to stay there for one reason or the other, which it is only them that knows, whatever the reason is. For me, if he continues to destroy the party, it is good for Nigeria. If they remove him, it is good for Nigeria. Anything they do for Wike, it is good for Nigeria. And they will soon be having their neck. You understand? What do they intend to discuss? Probably it will not pass issue of zoning. Understand, the presidency or the chairmanship. Understand? How will it be of relevance to Nigerians or to Nigeria in this difficult situation that we find ourselves in? Whoever they want to choose, let them go and choose. You understand? But Nigeria is somebody that's capable, somebody that knows what is wrong with Nigeria and knows how to fix Nigeria. Not zoning the presidency or who they decide to pick as their national chairman or whatever they want to do. Let them go and do. You understand? Because right from the one, they are the one that destroyed the politics of Nigeria. They taught the democracy in Nigeria. You understand? So it's just sad for me to even call the party PDP. You understand? It's sad. I feel angered and I feel pain in trying to call the party. You understand? And I feel that the media are just giving them free advert. Hyping it. Like, okay, this is going to happen. This is going to let it happen. It's good for Nigeria. That's my take.
Then what about the former governors like Autumn in Benue? You have he's not more there. You have but Makinde in Oyo who is still. They all in court betrayed the PDP at the height of the electioneering. Can we say it is the APC that actually, from the back door, maybe supported these people, as evident in some of the things we are seeing now, in order to have its way, and we are still at the same level of disenfranchisement, let me put it this way, in terms of economic empowerment for Nigerians?
That is what actually happens, you understand. The government in power always, they use all tactics, all strategies, you understand, to make sure that they either win the election or stay in power, you understand. For those that are in power, they utilize all the means at their disposal to make sure that they do that. Of course, it is only at the campaign level or at the world level or at the senatorial level or at the zonal level, you understand that you find disharmony. But once they are in Abuja, they are in cohort. They are friends of one another. They visit one another, notwithstanding the party they belong to, notwithstanding whatever we see out there in the newspapers or the televisions or on the street, you understand? But once they are in Abuja, they are now part and parcel of each other. They marry within themselves, understand? They assist each other. They go to each other's houses. They assist themselves, you understand? And then they leave the masses, you understand, to fight within themselves. That is why I said, for Nigerians, it is high time that Nigerians sit down and find an alternative, an option to what is presently out there. Because what is presently out there will actually take Nigeria to the promised land. Like I said, the government in power use all strategy to make sure that they destabilize whichever party.
seems like we lost the connection with Honorable Adamu. Hello? Yes, we'll take a short break, and when we return, we will continue with the conversation.
So did you manage to crack the Ajakuta problem?
That's a good question. I didn't. Nobody has so far done it. Ajakuta is still very much on the agenda of the present administration of President Tinubu.
I will not say those allegations are far-fetched. There are some element of truth in them. But then so long as we keep on accommodating those kind of characters in the judiciary, I think we are doing a lot of disservice to the nation.
Under what circumstances did you leave better?
It's not easy to see the system very well if you are in it. But I felt that there were a lot of demands made on a company like Nitel. Some people felt that this country belonged to them. They will have to take whatever they want, or rather whatever they ask for.
First and foremost, people make the mistake of thinking that attitudes should change from National Orientation Agency. What National Orientation Agency does for government, there are so many unseen. They have special report. They have so many reports they send to government.
Yes, welcome back. We apologize for the connectivity glitch we witnessed from the end of our virtual guest. Yes, Honorable, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes, we had a short glitch, and I'm sure from your end. Of course, now assuming PDP will sack Wike, PDP will sack Autumn, maybe to some extent sack Makinde and the other 5G governors. What do you think will happen to, who will benefit at the end of the day?
Yeah, I think Nigerians will benefit.
Wow.
Whatever they do, it is to the benefit of Nigerians, you understand? If they sack Autumn, if they sack Makinde, if they refuse to sack him, you understand, it is the disadvantage of Nigeria. If they sack Makinde and Autumn and Wike, this is the benefit of Nigeria. So it is Nigeria and Nigerians that will benefit, you understand? So wish them luck, you understand? Whatever it is they are trying to do, as long as it is going to lead to the disintegration of that particular party, you understand? But the PDP has held sway for too long in Nigeria, and it's about time that there's a change in the narrative and in the life and of Nigeria and Nigerians. You understand? And sometimes I find it hard to believe that Nigerians, notwithstanding the pains that this previous government have brought on Nigerians, they still think of them, talk about them, you understand? Probably it's because other parties are not in the limelight or strong enough to make so much noise as to be able to attract the attention of the average citizen or the average voter. You understand? So if Makinde or Otto or Wike is removed from or sanctioned or for one reason or the other no longer welcome in PDP, it is good for Nigeria and for Nigerians.
But you know, we in the media, Honorable, are very much interested in what's happening in the opposition parties, because if you don't have strong and vibrant opposition, the tendency is that the ruling party will also, veer off the track. They need opposition to put them in check. But you keep saying you will be happy if they are dismantled. Don't you think it will also jeopardize the democratic process in Nigeria in the event PDP, fizzles out?
No, I don't think so. Already what we have is the APC that is presently in power, you understand? And PDP and APC, you understand, they are one and the same, you understand? So in the run-up to the to the elections, 2023 elections, you understand, during their various campaigns at the presidential level, either the APC or the PDP, they mistakenly call each other, you understand? So basically, they are one and the same, you understand? So for me, APC and PDP are one and the same. So it will be good for Nigeria for those parties to be out of the game, understand? Well, but then, what used to happen is that, like I said, the party in government, they use all strategy to make sure that they don't allow other parties to see the light of the day. Understand? The Constitution is assisted, the Electoral Act is also assisted, and the parties themselves, the executives of the various parties, they also facilitate, they also assist. You understand? So probably that discussion might be for another day. But there's the need for.
Before we round up, I also want to ask you what is happening in SDP, your political party. We saw El-Rufai with Gabam, national chairman. We saw them in the house of Senator Abubakar Gada. What is cooking? What is cooking in SDP?
Well, this is not an official version of what is happening. This is my personal views, my personal opinion of what is happening. You understand? So I'm not spokesperson of the SDP or the national chairman or El-Rufai. You understand? But from my view, from where I'm sitting, you understand? It looks like El-Rufai is testing the waters.
Okay.
You know, testing the water to see whether it is cold or warm or hot. You understand? For the simple reason that he wants to get back at APC, at the present government, of how they have treated him, you understand? How they have shoved him into the trash bin, you understand? And he is trying to find a platform where he can pay them in their own coin, you understand? So for me, he is trying to test the waters, you understand? If we go back to the Constitution, of course, every individual, every Nigerian has the right of free association and have the right to join whatever party he or she wants, you understand? So El-Rufai is welcome to SDP. For me, we welcome him. We also have our own strategy. For me, I also have a strategy that I can wrap around that particular figure, you understand? Right. So El-Rufai visited the SDP secretariat some time back, and then we were told that when Gabam was at El-Rufai's house, it was a solidarity, and then to break the fast. You understand? So it is all fine and good. Like I said, El-Rufai is testing the waters, fine. And then PDP for SDP, the more the merrier. For the party, you understand? Okay. So we welcome all those individuals, all those Nigerians that have interest and well-being of Nigeria at heart. But if you don't have the interest and well-being of Nigeria at heart, please stay away from SDP. Okay. Because what we are trying to do is build an alternative platform for Nigerians where they will ditch the APC, ditch the SDP, ditch the PDP, and ditch the LP also. You understand? You understand? Because we believe that SDP has the capacity, has the capability, has the historical background to lead Nigeria to the promised land. If you look at when Abiola came out and contested, there wasn't any.
Honorable. I know that you have so much interest in what is happening in the SDP, but we are compelled to stop. We will invite you to specifically discuss what you are cooking, what you don't want Nigerians to hear, but we will actually push to hear from you what is really happening in the political party. This will be in another segment of the program.
Please do. I'll be most appreciative, and I feel humble to discuss SDP for Nigerians. You know, it is difficult to find to get a slave that has found himself comfortable in his slavery. To remove that particular person from that slavery is actually challenging and difficult. But that's what we have to do.
Thank you very much.
We have to bring Nigeria out of the doldrums.
All right, Honorable. Yes, we thank you very much for being part of this interesting program, and we hope to have you some other time to discuss other issues. Thank you for joining us from Kaduna, and happy Eid al-Fitr.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate trusting.
All right, and viewers, we've been interfacing with Honorable Adamu Rabiu, who is the candidate of the Social Democratic Party in the last senatorial election for Kaduna North District. And we hope you found the conversation engaging and informative. And be sure to join Daily Politics airing every weekday and our special package on Friday, during which we open the telephone line for you to comment on national issues. Keep a date with us tomorrow when we will open the line and discuss very, very important issue in Nigeria. For now, bye-bye from here. I'm Hamza Idris.